Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today is finally going to be the Blossom release sizing video try on. All the details that you will need for the launch, which is Friday the 15th, 2 days from now. I'm going to try to get this up, filmed, edited, and uploaded today, which is Wednesday. I just received the merch. It was supposed to come on Monday and it ended up coming today. It kept getting delayed and I was freaking out because all of the samples that I have, I got months ago and they're just so old and dirty and just so like used looking, and I wanted to film with brand new pieces and also like taking the product photos. I was not going to use my old dusty samples, and also a couple things were changed from the samples to now, so I was like waiting on these pieces to come in that I could film this video, get everything done and ready because I'm kind of freaking out. I feel like there's a lot to do before launch day. But anyways, we are here, we are good, we are ready. So like I said, launch is going to be November 15th, which is this Friday, and it will be live at 3 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. EST on my website, paigereillyy.com. It's always linked in the description box, but I'm going to try to go over everything you need to know, all of the pieces launching. I did create sizing guides, but I don't know how exactly accurate they are. I feel like it's kind of a close but also rough estimate of the actual sizing. I tried my best. I did it myself, so I'm sitting there with a tape measure. I can't guarantee that it's going to be like perfect, but hopefully it gives you guys a good idea of what size you would be. Majority of everything is true to size, and if it's not, I'll just discuss it in more detail. But other than that, I think we are good to go. The only other thing is that I did decide to do free shipping on orders over $100. So how that's gonna work is I couldn't figure out how to get free shipping on Shopify. I probably have to download a plugin or an app or something, but for now the shipping would cost $8 if you're buying multiple things, which if you're spending over $100 you're buying multiple things. So I just did a automatic discount of $8, so you'll just get the $8 taken off your order, but it will still charge you the $8 for shipping, so really it cancels out. But just know that's kind of how it's gonna look. It's not gonna be like free shipping, it's gonna be $8 for shipping, but minus $8 on your order. I think that's kind of it. I'm really excited, really just like pumped to see how you guys like everything and hear what your favorite pieces are and what you are looking to get. And also, this is my biggest launch yet, so I do have the most pieces that I've ever had, but this is going to be like a limited thing. I don't want to do a restock because I'm already planning my next launch, which is probably my favorite launch ever, so I'm already planning the next one, so I'm not going to be reordering anything from this collection in typical fashion. I usually don't want to do restocks. I'll only really do them if it's like if I really screwed up and I didn't order nearly enough, but I feel like I have a good amount of variety and a lot of each piece that I think it should be fine. So anyways, that is it on that, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get started and go through all of these pieces. Okay, so let's just start with what I'm wearing. This is actually a large in this hoodie. I'm gonna put on the small. After the small is what I got in the sample, the small is what I have been wearing, but I opened a large just to see how it would fit on me so that I could do for sizing reference if you wanted it to be a little bit bigger. But I will say the sizing difference in terms of going upwards in size doesn't affect the length too much. The length seems pretty similar. It just gets a lot more room here, more room in the arms, and more length added on. So if you were looking for like a really long hoodie, this unfortunately doesn't add much length if you do decide to size up, but it is a very comfortable, nice fit. So I actually have more than enough room in the small. Like I said, I'm gonna throw that on after, but I would say that they are true to size. They're regular hoodie fit. They're not like crazy oversized or anything like that. So essentially it is just this crisp white hoodie with some red stripes. This is kind of like a silk material. Red stripes down the arms and also on the hood. So I feel like that's kind of cool because it does show, you know, like from the back you have a little bit of detailing as well. And then of course it just has the Blossom logo on the front. And yeah, so I feel like that's kind of it for this hoodie. It's a very like simple, basic, classic hoodie is what I called it. And it is a little bit more of a thinner, like stretchy material, if that makes sense. It's not necessarily like a super like warm, thick, fleecy type of hoodie. It's very like thin and stretchy and soft in that way, but not like a thick winter hoodie. It's kind of like a nice little like in between hoodie. So yeah, I think that's kind of it. So this is going to be the large. And then so this is the small. So as you can see, it's like, I mean, you might not be able to see, but it's more of a fit thing. There's a lot less room in here. It's kind of just a little bit more like fitted, but like I said, it's still roomy. This would be the size that I would typically get in a hoodie unless I wanted it oversized. I would go for like a large, but for the most part, small hoodie fits like a small hoodie. It's very like true to size, but again, just depending on your comfort level and kind of what you want it for. That's kind of the deal on that. Moving on to the minimal set in feather gray. So this is the gray jogger and hoodie set. I left it untied to show you guys the length. So this is going to be a small on me. I would say there's a little bit extra room everywhere. It's not like necessarily a super fitted top. It does have a little bit of room. So I would say true to size, and you have the ability to adjust the length because of the drawstring. It does come down to, I would say, about belly button length, so it's definitely not the most cropped thing in the world, and especially if you pair it with like high-waisted joggers, you're really not seeing any skin at all. So I personally really like to like tie it pretty tight. I like to roll it underneath. Just a nice little cute paneled set. I feel like it's just really cozy, comfy, but it does kind of make you look a little put together because it is a set and it's just like super cute. So I called this one the minimal set because the branding on this is pretty minimal. So there's nothing on the front at all of the hoodie. There is just this small blossom logo imprinted on the pocket there. And then the back of the hoodie has the rose. Now I get that it's big, but it is white, so it kind of doesn't stick out too much. It's kind of just a nice little minimal branding jogger hoodie set. I just think it's really cute. You guys know that like loungewear in gray is my absolute favorite, and I've been loving these joggers, loving this top. You can pair it with black joggers, you can pair it with black leggings, you can pair it with literally anything. I feel like these pieces are very versatile and you could just like mix and match with a bunch of different things. They don't have to be worn as a set. They look really good on their own as well. Basically, I think that's kind of it for that. Both of these pieces are a small. Now, as you can see, the joggers do fit pretty fitted. They're on, I don't want to say the tighter side because they are so like stretchy and movable that they're not tight. And again, you have the waistband where you can adjust the sizing, but I would say these almost fit me like an extra small. So if you were in between sizes or worried, I personally would recommend maybe sizing up in the feather gray minimal joggers, just because you can see that they're a pretty tight fit on me, and I normally wear an extra small in joggers. I would think you could be fine with your true size, but if you were worried or like super in between and it's kind of, would you size up or down, I would say size up if you were in between or worried about anything like that. They have the ability to be stretched out if you need it, but that's just kind of what I've noticed, what I would personally recommend. So this is going to be the minimal set in feather gray. Weekend set, and this is in the color latte. So I would say, comparing the jogger sets, this is more of like a, I don't want to say baggier, but this is more of like a comfy, like looser fit. These joggers definitely are a little bit looser, so I would say you should be totally fine with your size on these. Again, it does have the drawstring if you needed to adjust the sizing. The length is pretty good. It's pretty much perfect on me. And then the top again is just kind of like a nice low crop. Has a little bit of extra room, not totally fitted. I will say the only thing is that it can feel when you're putting it on like a little bit tight because of this white right here. It's not like stretchy, it's a straight up like seam design, so it can feel a little bit tight, but once it's on, you've got more than enough room. So again, these are both small. As you can see, I've been really into the paneling idea. So this has black and white detailing. It is this like nice tan color. It's really hard to get the exact color to show, but it's just this like nice light tan. And it does have a zipper here, so you can wear it zipped up like this, or I personally like to wear it like this. It just kind of gives you the freedom to do a few different options. We have the Blossom logo right here, and then the branding on the joggers is going to be my rose logo. So I feel like, okay, if you have the black reverse crew neck, the one with the rose on it, this is the most perfect outfit. I've been wearing it together. I feel like it's just so not matchy-matchy, but it is matchy-matchy. It's really cute. So I don't really know what too much else to say about this. I feel like pretty self-explanatory. This one's very true to size. I don't really have anything to say about it in terms of like precautions or anything like that, but this just fits super nicely, a very comfortable fit, and I obviously love it. I think it's so cute, and I think that's kind of it for the set. So I just have one more item, which is a beanie, which is super self-explanatory, so I'm just gonna go over that super quick, and then I will be back to close out the video. Beanie in black. So this is just, I just wanted a super simple basic beanie, pretty minimal branding. I get it just like says Blossom right there, but it's just like a nice plain font, very simple, so it can be worn with so many different things, so many different outfits, anywhere, everywhere, guys, girls, no matter who you are. It's just a basic beanie that would go with everybody. So I just wanted to kind of create a very like simple plain piece, and that is the beanie. I personally love wearing beanies, and I wanted to kind of create things that I wouldn't have in my closet, but just like with my own little spin on it. So hopefully you guys are as into beanies as I am, but I feel like it goes with literally everything and anything, and it's just such a nice little staple to have in fall and winter. So that is the beanie. Very basic, very simple, not much to it, but hopefully you guys love it, and I will see you in the next clip for the outro. Okay guys, so that is it for my Blossom video. I am gonna do a little like lookbook on my Instagram, so stay tuned on there. It's just Paige Reilly. I'm just gonna be posting in like a couple different outfits just to show how the pieces can be mixed and matched and just worn separately, differently, and all of that. So I think that is it for the video. I do just want to say thank you guys so much for the support and the love you guys show me. Blossom is something that I created like for fun. I wanted to have merch, but I wanted it to have a meaning behind it. I didn't just want it to be like Paige Reilly on a t-shirt and call it a day. I like being able to kind of design my own pieces, create them, have them in my hands so that I am personally packing the orders and really like making it personal and giving you guys, you know, my time, my love, my energy, and all of that. It just makes me really happy that you guys support it and that you like the pieces as much as I do, because like I said, it's kind of just like a look into my closet and clothes that I would want to wear, but with my own personal touch, and then obviously like my own little branding on there. So anyways, thank you guys again so much. I can't believe that like I get to do this, and it's just such a fun little thing that I've always wanted to do, and I'm really happy that I have the chance to do so now and that you guys actually like the pieces. So anyways, yeah, Friday, November 15th at 3 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. EST. Please set your alarms if you know, have your eye on something. Like I said, this is my biggest launch, but I never really can gauge like how it's gonna do. So hopefully things last for quite a while and everyone can get what they want out of this launch. Please comment down below with any questions, DM me on Instagram, whatever you guys need. And that is about it. So thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.